I'm Harris Harrington, creator of DepersonalizationRecovery.com. Today, I'm reviewing Overcoming Depersonalization Disorder, a mindfulness and acceptance guide to conquering feelings of numbness and unreality. So, I read this book because I suffered from depersonalization and just wanted to read everything on the disorder, and I ended up using this and citing this in my research for a recovery program that I created once I overcame depersonalization. And this is an excellent book. It's very accessible, and it's really the most accessible book out there on depersonalization disorder. There's, a few other books that are extremely academic and for some people would be hard to understand. But this is, a little more understandable, but it's definitely not dumbed down or anything like that. But it's a very good book. If you have depersonalization disorder, I highly recommend that you get a copy of this. It takes primarily an acceptance and commitment therapy point of view of recovery. And acceptance and commitment therapy is what they call a third wave behavioral therapy. Something that sort of was created after cognitive behavioral therapy, which is sort of the classical approach to behavior therapy. And it also talks about cognitive behavioral therapy and dialectical behavior therapy and behavior strategies and other things, but its primary focus for recovery is acceptance and commitment therapy. And it also has a chapter on neurobiology, and there's also a really great frequently asked questions chapter in the back that is really good because it arranges the information in just a nice, easy way to digest. And the only really sort of odd part about this book is they talk about a cingulotomy in the back, which is under, possible treatments. And a cingulotomy is an invasive brain surgery, and it was just sort of an odd part. They don't recommend it, but I just think it's just something that you should never even contemplate, doing a cingulotomy. So just to throw that out there, but that's a minor point. And this book, they do talk about trauma and family dysfunction being a cause of depersonalization and emotional abuse and accumulated stress and things like that. But they don't really talk too much about, overcoming those emotional issues. And I think there's a little bit of a limitation to the ACT approach to depersonalization. I think there's a ton of value to it, but there were a lot of things they could have included in this book. But I do think this book really complements the video program that I created very well. And I do highly recommend this book, and I think that the exercises in it are helpful for recovery.